Death Prophet picked up. Then Tusk. Oh my god, Witch Doctor coming out. You know, be a great pick here. You've got the Jug. Maybe go for the Enchantress on the side of OpTic Gaming. You've got SF on VGJ.Storm. Night Stalker would be good on OpTic as well. There's the puck coming through for VGJ.Storm. Let's see. OpTic, they go for the Enchantress. I called that one, and now I gotta turn the music off. Just so in the background, I don't remember. Flea picks up the Nyx, and there's the Night Stalker. Look at that. So easy. We're ready. I think we're ready. Ooh. Bring that up a little bit. There we go. And then switch to that. Put on my settings, and we are underway here. Game 1 between OpTic Gaming and VGJ.Storm. 33 on the Night Stalker. Tusk going to be played by PPD, Juggernaut Pycat, Enchantress Zai, and then finally CCNC on that Death Prophet. Take a look over at the side of VGJ.Storm. Stand King with the Witch Doctor, BSJ on your Tiny. Then you take a look at the Nyx, played by Flea Monkeys Forever on the Puck, and then finally Ryoya with the Shadow Fiend. So, Game 1 finally underway. The servers are actually alive here for us, which is fantastic. Just amazing. That couldn't have taken any longer and been more abrupt. But we're ready to go.
Thanks.
Let's see. Did anybody start with mangoes here? Mango there. Mango there. Not sure if these are legitimate mangoes. But what does it really matter? A couple of these heroes getting themselves a couple of mangoes. Not a huge difference overall. We take a look. Ryoya going to be in the mid lane. Monkeys Forever on this Puck. Over in the off lane. Safe lane will be BSJ on the Tiny with Stand King on the Witch Doctor. So a lot of control there against the off lane of Zai. And it's could be a difficult lane for Zai as this Enchantress. You take a look over at CCNC. He'll be heading over mid. And then in the top lane, you've got 33 on the Night Stalker here with Pycat on the Jug. And blocking over mid will be PPD on the Tusk. So after that maintenance, we've now made our way to Dota 3. I'd like to welcome you guys personally to Dota 3. Hope you enjoy your time. Hope you enjoy your stay. A nice block there from the Ice Shards coming out from PPD to try and get this lane in favor of CCNC, but Flea right away with that mana burn onto CCNC, just trying to deplete that mana, especially when he does end up going in to the Spirit Siphon. Level 1, he does take the Crypt Swarm, and Flea taking a little bit of harassment right now as PPD does have the Ice Shards, hoping to get that level 2 as quickly as he can to work towards that Snowball. It helps him gank more. It could be a save at some point in this mid lane, but PPD looking to get that 2 as quickly as he can. Constantly mana burning CCNC will be Flea. So the quicker you can get Flea out of lane, the better it is for CCNC. Ryoya just trying to match up on those souls. And right away, there's the Spirit Siphon. Ryoya blocked in from the Ice Shards. There's the Crypt Swarm. One more shot. CCNC will get first blood thanks to the Ice Shards of PPD. So right away, OpTic getting themselves first blood. Level 2 immediately. They'll take the Spirit Siphon. And CCNC goes in on Ryoya, who's just down those stairs of the side of his river. And ends up going down for first blood. You take a look over bottom on Enchantress. Zai going away from the tower. One shot could do it. There's the tower to get the kill. And Stand King and BSJ split the gold. And then, oh, now over top. All of a sudden, Monkeys Forever goes down to Pycat. Little T-Tours happening over top, which is just great. So, CCNC on this Death Prophet, no surprise, he does play this Death Prophet quite often against the Shadow Fiend. Really with a rotation out from the Tusk and or the Night Stalker. I can see Ryoya struggling early, especially when he's just level 3 right now. He's 2 in the raises, 1 in the Necromastery. It just could ultimately serve to be a problem. The raises do hit on CCNC. He's got to be very careful. He does have the double damage, avoids that next raise, and they do get the Snowball to come in from PPD, and CCNC gets the kill over bottom. Zai gets the kill on the Stand King, but coming over is BSJ as well as Flea. Flea has enough for just the mana burn, also takes the Impale to try and find Zai. They finally spot him within the trees, and there's the stun to land on him, and there's a tree thrown from BSJ, but I'm not certain that's enough damage to get the kill. He doesn't have Nature's Attendance, but not going to need it as he does have that wand, and with the Untouchable, he is able to walk away. So very quickly and very early, OpTic already up 4-1, just 3 minutes in. Things are starting to favor OpTic, especially with this Death Prophet over mid, already level 4, above Ryoya. So only in the early goings of his level 3. Got PPD here, and you're heading towards that first night in the next minute. So I wouldn't be surprised to see 33 come around with that Night Stalker, look to get himself possibly avoid as well as the Crippling Fear onto the Shadow Fiend, stop those raises, go in with the Spirit Siphon, and try to get a kill. Spirit Siphon immediately used on a Flea. They continue on forward. The damage coming out as well as this Spirit Siphon is enough to push him back for the moment, and they continue to really grant CCNC a lot of space in this lane. Well, over bottom, you've got Zai here. Just level 3 for right now, going 1-1-1 in his build. BSJ level 4, 2-1 and 1. Of course, picking up at least 1 level in that tree grab. And it is a one-on-one lane right now with Nyx coming over, who's been over mid for quite some time. He uses that Impale to just grab that Bounty Rune. He's also going to grab this top Bounty Rune on the Dire side. So 2 Bounty Runes for Flea, just trying to get those levels up, get that quick 6 as quickly as he can. The quicker you can get that 6 on this Nyx, the quicker you can find yourself a nice mobile observer ward, nice mobile vision from the Nyx and the Vendetta, and you can work with that, maybe with a Blink Dagger on to BSJ to get a couple of kills. Over top right now, Monkeys Forever getting low with 33 coming over. He's got Hunter in the Night, being nighttime, as well as the Void, and the Crippling Fear comes out to get the kill on Monkeys Forever. Cask bouncing around on a CCNC and PPD. This is a stun, and the tower doing quite a bit of damage. 1 raise from Ryoya to kill CCNC off. The aggression biting OpTic. They end up losing their mid laner to Ryoya. That's a good way to get himself back into this lane after dying twice over mid. Get that kill, get those souls up there, and get those levels. Shadow Fiend's still a little bit low, so he's going to have to be careful. Luckily enough for him, 33 is staying up towards the top lane for the time being. Check Zai at level 4, BSJ level 5, Flea here at 3, Avalanche comes out. It's the only way you're really going to do damage to Zai. They're trying to toss him back towards the tower, get that Impale coming out from Flea, but not able to pull off that combination. Coming around right now will be PPD, 2 in the Ice Shards, 2 in the Snowball. So see if they do want to go in onto this Tiny. They've also got the rotation of 33. BSJ could be in a little bit of trouble if he's not too careful. They could go after Flea, however, as well. Throwing out the Shockwave. There's the Snowball all the way under this tier 1 tower into the trees. The Snowball hits. You've got 33 here. The Crippling Fear on a Flea to stop that Impale from coming in. The Courier comes on over. The toss back from 33. They'll get the kill onto BSJ. Perfectly played there by 33 to make sure they don't get stunned, giving Tiny another opportunity to get possibly a kill before he goes down. Night Stalker doing a very good job. 6 minutes in, they're already about to take out this tier 1 tower over bottom. That'll hurt the farm of this Tiny, really slow down his item progression. BSJ's got to be very careful. They cannot afford to lose this bottom tier 1. Avalanche on 2, Snowball coming out from the back from PPD. Crippling Fear, but the 2-man stun from Flea as well as the cast to follow that up from Stan King. And they'll get themselves Bullseye in 33. Now they look over at PPD. Flea, no Impale for 6 seconds, but it's not going to matter. The 2 raises hit on PPD as well as a couple of last hits from Ryoya. He'll grab himself the double kill, and all 3 will go down over bottom on the side of OpTic. Very nice rotations coming out from VGJ.Storm. Unfortunately for them, they do lose the tier 1 tower bottom. They grab themselves 3 kills, and at least the silver lining for right now for OpTic is it opens up the lane for CCNC as well as Pycat over top. As Phase Boots already with the Aquila, working out for him is finally coming back into the lane is Monkeys Forever. You take a look over mid to check out what CCNC has going into that Yule Scepter next. There's a smoke play coming out from OpTic immediately. They go for the snowball. They work with Zai. Ice Shards block out Ryoya from getting back. The Spirit Siphon is there, and now two-man stun comes out from Flea, but it's just not enough. CCNC gets the kill on Ryoya. That's a 3x kill streak. And now with the Exorcism, they're going to look to work this Tier 1 tower over mid. Meanwhile, over top, Monkeys Forever drops, and this is 13 kills, sub 8 minutes already. The aggression just does not stop from either side at the moment. I mean, we're 8 minutes in. Might as well switch it over to the net worth. It seems like everybody's just rotating at this point. Not really laning too much. And it's early on, a 3,000 net worth lead for the side of OpTic in a team that could really push down your throat. You've got CCNC. Every time Exorcism is up, he's most likely going to push, going into that Yules first. And he's opening up space for Pycat to farm, who wants to grab that Battle Fury. The quicker he can get that Battle Fury, the quicker he's able to clean up waves, the quicker he's able to farm up, get that Yasha, maybe go into a Manta style. We'll see what the progression is here for Pycat come later down the line of this game. CCNC obviously now going for this Yules. He's already picked up himself that Staff of Wizardry to finish off Yules in probably the next couple of minutes or so. We take a look over at 33. The Dream Coil comes out over top. They've got BSJ here with the toss from Monkeys Forever. Illusory Orb over the top. Crippling Fear to slow him down, or really silence him up and slow down the damage coming out. But he's already used all he needed, and BSJ does end up getting the kill on 33. They've still got Monkeys Forever here with Stand King, so Pycat's got to be wary of this, not to go too far out in this lane. Over mid, they are looking over at Flea. They throw a ward there. Trying to get this snowball. A nice warding coming out from OpTic overall. That's actually over bottom. No Illusory Orb for Monkeys Forever and Zai. Just looking to maybe push this bottom lane and give Monkeys Forever a really hard time. He's got the Ensnare. Especially with this Dark Troll Summoner, Monkeys Forever has to be very careful with that Illusory Orb, making sure not to waste it. Finally, the game's slowing down a bit. We take a look at the item progression on both sides. About 5,000 net worth is this Death Prophet. And as I say, it's about to slow down. They've got the Crippling Fear coming through on a Flea. Cast bouncing around. That's going to bounce on Zai as well as his creeps. The Impale hits as well. They've got the Void coming out on Flea, and the Avalanche from BSJ as well as the toss under the tower. 33 in a lot of trouble trying to get to the high ground. The tree toss. Well, now the TP out. He's able to escape, but this is a gank for OpTic that doesn't exactly go to plan. Snowball forward. So Pycat's still just farming away. He's already got himself that Perseverance at 10 minutes. Really working towards this Battle Fury in a lane where there has been aggression. It just has not been hitting them, or hitting Pycat. So as long as Pycat can stay alive, continue to farm, he's now level 9. Flea coming over, however, with a Vendetta, looking to go in on Pycat. They've got Ryoya here, and I think with that, Pycat senses a little bit of danger where he does want to step away from the lane for just a moment. But Flea with the Vendetta able to follow. Nobody here to follow this up just yet. I don't think the damage coming out from Flea will be enough to get the kill. They need to bring Ryoya over, and this is where Flea's going to mark him down, be able to get this kill for the Shadow Fiend. There's the Impale. They look for the raises. Pycat in a little bit of trouble. Uses that Blade Fury. The damage is a lot, but he's also got that healing ward. Nicely done from Pycat to keep himself alive. He's also healing at a pretty nice rate to keep himself in the lane and continue farming. Monkeys Forever dropping over bottom. Now 9-6 in favor of OpTic. Pycat thinking about using this Omni Slash. No creeps here at the moment. They get the Omni Slash off on a Flea as well as the Blade Fury. They'll get the kill on a Flea. Now they look further for the kill on Ryoya, but there's the cast as well as the ulti from Stand King, who happens to be there as this snowball comes in. PPD ends up dying to Stand King and Ryoya, giving 150 gold each, but they do get the kill on Flea thanks to the Omni Slash of Pycat, pushing him even closer to that Battle Fury. Still a 2,000 net worth lead. 10-7 in favor of OpTic. Pycat still having a pretty stable lane. Doesn't end up dying over on that gank and is continuing to farm as well as get that kill on a Flea. And really opening up a lot of space is the rest of OpTic. Got CC&C here pressuring the mid lane, looking like they're going to take another tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, you got to look at where this power spike is going to come from the side of VGJ.Storm. You've got BSJ now with the Blink Dagger that can work with the Vendetta of the Nyx. They actually find 33, and there's the stun coming through on a CC&C. The Blink toss, Avalanche gets the kill. Crippling Fear onto the Witch Doctor. Here comes the impetus, hits onto Rioya. He's got to start to run. Zai running away with the Nature's Attendants, but there's the toss on top. Flea may be looking for an impale, but they'll use the Dream Coil instead. Untouchable really keeping Zai alive at the moment, but the raise is hit as well as the impale. One more will get the kill, and Rioya hitting all 3 and cleaning up Zai. 2 kills go the way of VGJ.Storm. And that is the debut of that Blink Dagger for BSJ. Exactly what he needs to get that initiation out on OpTic. Meanwhile, over top, BSJ is nearby again. They might want to turn this around. Crippling Fear about to run out. Meanwhile, Pycat just trying to take this tier 1 tower over top. There's the Avalanche toss, but he's got the healing ward still with him. So it's not going to deter him too much. He'll be able to stay in lane just 200 gold away from that Battle Fury. So now BSJ going for the Blink into the Echo Saber. There's the Blink, Avalanche toss, impale, hits from Flea. They'll get another kill. Now dominating is BSJ. And he is really starting to go off 4-1 and 3. He sits 3rd on the net worth, just a touch behind CC&C, who's trying to farm as much as he can. He finally picks up that Yules. We'll see if that's even enough, as BSJ is really starting to snowball on top of the side of OpTic. Snowball comes out onto Monkeys Forever with one more shot. PPD will get the kill over bottom. Doesn't let them go for that illusory orb jaunt out. With PPD coming with the Snowball Walrus Punch, they're able to get the kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Pycat, he's finished it. He's finished this Battle Fury. Let's swap his Farmal Suite he goes after next, and he still sits top of the net worth, up 600 gold on BSJ. Are they looking to smoke here? Might be. Should be once maybe they hit the high ground.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
It doesn't even look like they're going to use the smoke at the moment. They'll come on over, wrapping around over bottom, but nobody's here at the moment. The only one over nearby is Monkeys Forever over mid. They've got the silence coming in from CC&C, as well as the Void Spirit Siphon comes out, and then the Walrus Punch. They'll get the kill on Monkeys Forever over below this tier 2 tower. And OpTic again getting a very nice kill, but over top, meanwhile, BSJ is going to take a tower, continue to push, continue to work on this Echo Saber. Well, you take that tier 1 over bottom. The side of OpTic is taking a tier 2, and they're continuing to pressure just 15 minutes in. They'll use this Exorcism to work on the tier 3. The damage is a lot. They need to start to rotate on the side of VGJ.Storm. They're just allowing this to happen at the moment. Finally, the TP comes in from BSJ. Coming around the side will be the Nyx, but the Sentry Ward is there to spot him and silence him. So Blink, Avalanche toss on a Pycat. Still has the healing ward, able to get away with the Blade Fury. Are able to hold, but that is over half damage to your tier 3 tower. VGJ.Storm can't really allow that to happen once again. And off that, maybe they'll wait for the next Exorcism, but OpTic might look to take the Aegis. Take Roche coming into that next attempt for the tier 3. Just 16 minutes into this game, they're already attempting a tier 3. That is very problematic for the side of VGJ.Storm, who are just trying to find some farm right now. They've got the Yasha here in the Shadow Fiend, going for the BKB. Not too far away from it is Rioya. You take a look at BSJ. He's almost got himself that Echo Saber, but he might need that BKB as well to be a bit more effective. Flea comes over with the Vendetta, PPD with the Ice Shards. There's the Vendetta hit as well as the stun landing. Raises should be good, and PPD should be dead. So it is close in terms of kills, but a 4,000 net worth lead for the side of OpTic. In part due to the fact that Juggernaut has really been farming quite well. He's going for the Sanjin Yasha next. Picked up that Battle Fury very early into the game. Has just been able to push out these creep waves. Continue to farm up. Sits top of the net worth, 700 gold above BSJ. Has finished off that Echo Saber. Blink, Waning Rift comes through. They've got 33 here. If he did not jaunt out to that Illusory Orb, he might have been dead. Omnislash available, as well as Crippling Fear, you just go in, you get the Crippling Fear as well as the Omni Slash. There's nothing you can really do. Down goes the puck, but they are starting to come over top. Flea moving over to try and get Zai. They'll start with the Vendetta, that untouchable, almost breaking the time. He doesn't even hit with the Vendetta hit. He'll just go to the Impale with the ulti coming out from Stan King with the toss coming out as well as the Avalanche. VGJ.Storm, they're able to pick off Zai once again, who's now 3-4-2. Not exactly having the best Enchantress game, but that doesn't tell the whole story. He's sitting about mid on the net worth, which is, at least damage-wise, all you really need as an Enchantress. Going for the pipe next. Maybe we see a Hurricane Pike to follow. Crippling Fear comes out as well as the Void. Pycat running in for the Omni Slash. Creeps not there in time. Pycat gets the kill on the Monkeys Forever, and that'll force a TP back from the side of VGJ.Storm. And now they actually look over at Ryoyo. They're going to try and stop his TP. Flea trying to line up that stun. The cast bounces so far on from CCNC into 33. They won't be able to stop this Ryoyo TP out, but they might be able to kill off Flea. There's the silence. The Sigil slowing him down. The Spirit Siphon from CCNC. They'll get the kill onto Flea. Meanwhile, Pycat gets a kill on to Stan King. So another 3 kills go out for the way of OpTic. 1 over bottom from Pycat onto the puck. They also kill the Nyx and the Witch Doctor over top. OpTic able to move around the map really well. Take out a couple of these heroes on the side of VGJ.Storm, and then in turn open up Roshan for that Aegis and ultimately that bottom tier 3 push. So they are starting to come on over. Maybe looking for the Illusory Orb into the Dream Coil. Thought about it. Doesn't go in. Gives up the Aegis. Now they'll back off for just a moment. The BKB finally picked up by the Shadow Fiend. This side of VGJ.Storm, not exactly retreating just yet, but the silence comes through onto this puck. Not able to jaunt on forward, look for the Dream Coil. 5 of these heroes are here for the side of OpTic, while VGJ.Storm, they're looking to make a move in this Exorcism, knowing that's going to be just about done. But the silence comes down, and the Titans in a lot of trouble with the snowball hitting from PPD. There's the kill, but there's the Requiem from Ryoyo with the BKB. Now they've got themselves 1. They look for 2. CCNC is going to be the second one to drop. Now they look over at Zai. The ulti drop from Stan King, getting everybody low. They look to get over to this shrine to try and heal with the Nature's Attendance from Zai, healing up this Enchantress. Finally, the Crippling Fear as well as the Void comes out onto Ryoyo, but there's their Waning Rift onto 3 as well as the Illusory Orb. Now they start to chase. They're low, and they no longer have the shrine. They no longer have the Nature's Attendance to work with, but they do have quite a bit of damage. Flea again with a nice stun, but Blade Fury to avoid that from PPD, and has Omni Slash available to him if he wants to go in. There's the Omni Slash, there's the kill, and now they're going to look over to try and get this Witch Doctor, who tries to get the cast out and maybe TP out. He's got Monkeys Forever here with the Blink in, Waning Rift, silencing up 2 of them, but Illusory Orb down. 33 chasing, looking for another kill. There's the Void, Crippling Fear, chasing him down. Silence for a little bit longer. There it is! Double kill for the Night Stalker, 4 dead on VGJ.Storm. And it's 19-14 in favor of OpTic. 6,000 net worth lead here. And a fight that almost looked as though it wasn't going to go their way turns around for them as VGJ.Storm try to retreat, but not successfully. 33 doing a lot, goes over Blink, Avalanche, but now he's in a little bit of trouble with the Void coming out. Crippling Fear maybe in just a moment, but he's already blown his load with the Avalanche toss. Blade Fury onto BSJ. They actually turn their attention towards Flea, who gets Crippling Feared up. Silence dead, and Zai gets the kill. Another one bites the dust here for the side of VGJ.Storm. Now 20-14 in favor of OpTic. So they'll take the tier 2. They still have this Aegis to work with on Pycat, and now CCNC just 7 seconds away from having that Exorcism to push this tier 3. Blink in, Waning Rift onto 3. Pycat just using this Blade Fury to continue to slaughter this tier 3 tower over top as everybody starts to come back for full strength for the side of VGJ.Storm. Blink, Waning Rift again, Illusory Orb thrown forward, Avalanche toss. Pycat getting very low, they almost pop that Aegis, but the Snowball comes in as well as the Walrus Punch onto BSJ. This is a Dream Coil onto 3, the BKB pop by Ryoyo with the Requiem coming down. They don't have anybody dead on OpTic just yet, but they'll finally take out PPD with the ulti coming in from this Witch Doctor. The toss on back into Ryoyo, 33 trying to run away. He's got that Hunter in the night, finally walks himself out. The Avalanche is not going to do much as Pycat comes in with a Blade Fury, continuing to chase down the side of VGJ.Storm. BSJ getting very low. Pycat, does he have enough? He has the Aegis to work with. He has to be a little bit careful. The 2-man stun from Flea, but now these ghosts come back in and heal up CCNC, and the side of VGJ.Storm have to retreat. Is coming back alive is Pycat on this Juggernaut. So So they go for the melee racks. They'll take it out. The silence comes through. The crippling fear onto Monkeys Forever. He's looking like he's going to be the next victim. Down he goes. No buyback. They look over at Ryoya with the Omni Slash bouncing around with this Spike Carapace from Flea. He'll get the kill. 33 with a double kill. Ryoya trying to make something happen, but they're losing this set of racks over top, and the damage from Zai on this Enchantress is just too much to handle. So 3 dead on the side of VGJ.Storm. They'll clean up the tier 2 tower over mid. CCNC ready to go. Doesn't have this exorcism, but about full health, full mana. And they'll continue to push once again. Turn into an 11,000 net worth lead here for the side of OpTic. They'll take this tier 3 VGJ.Storm, looking to try and go in, but the silence comes out from CCNC. There's no way that they can blink Avalanche toss in onto the side of OpTic, and they're going to lose this tier 3. The blink forward from BSJ, but he's not catching anybody on the side of OpTic, and they cannot chase. So 23 to 15, 11,000 net worth lead. The action has really just not stopped in this game. It's been kill after kill after kill. Over to Roshan, over to a tower. OpTic just don't stop moving, and they haven't really given a chance to VGJ.Storm to breathe. Without that chance, their farm has really been hurting quite a bit. They do have the blink as well as the Echo Saber on Tiny, but he's 2,000 net worth behind this CCNC Death Prophet. He's 4,000 net worth behind the Juggernaut. It's such a discrepancy at 11,000 net worth lead for OpTic, and they are playing this game at their own pace. So let's see how OpTic play this. They do not have the Aegis anymore. They might wait for the next Roshan just so they don't get caught out. They want to keep this lead, play it safe, and then push in. But again, they can play it at their own pace and be aggressive if they want to. They're so strong at this moment, so far ahead, that really there's not much fear in going in onto the side of VGJ.Storm. So for right now, they'll get that extra farm. They'll get themselves this bottom shrine. So the top shrine's sitting up for right now, but they'll take the gold. Pycat will look for his next item, has the SNY, going for the BKB, buys it out in full. And this signals to me that they just want to go in. If he's not going to save for buyback, they're going to use the BKBs just to fight, just to make a final push. Flea, however, with the Vendetta, already breaking that smoke, breaks on CCNC, no dust. They do have the Sentry Ward, though. Flea's got to be careful. Comes on over. There's the Snowball with the Yules under Sentry Ward vision. He's in a lot of trouble. He tries to get away from it. There's the Spike Carapace with the Walrus Punch coming out. The Blade Fury on top of Flea. He's been caught out right now, but he just doesn't get out of vision. And down he goes to CCNC. So 24 to 15, 11,000 net worth lead here for the side of OpTic. They go in with the Exorcism again. Blade Fury to lead the charge from Pycat. Ice Shards just to really keep them away on the side of VGJ.Storm. They blink in with the Waning Rift, hitting on 3 of these heroes, but it's just not doing enough. The blink on forward from BSJ, but he's not going to hit onto the Omni Slash that comes up from Pycat. The Requiem hits, but the BKB is there from Pycat. They'll take out BSJ. They look for more with Ryoya, and now is actually sending back Pycat. Just like that, GG will be called as they lose the mid set of racks. They don't have BSJ for 50 seconds. Down goes the Witch Doctor, and there's nothing they can do on the side of VGJ.Storm. They're just being overwhelmed in this game, and OpTic take game 1. Woo! That never stopped. That actually never stopped. That was insane. I didn't even second to catch your breath or anything. So we take a look. VGJ.Storm, it looked okay in the beginning. Ryoya getting a lot of kills, 9, 3, and 1, but he's 9 of those 15 kills. 0-9 for Monkeys Forever, 0-6 for Flea, 0-4 for Sand King, BSJ 4-4, and 5, so he ended the game even. If you count KDA, I guess it's positive, but for the side of OpTic, 7, 3, and 5 for CCNC. Zai, Pycat, everybody just doing a very good job. The only one not positive is PPD, but KDA, again, puts him at the positive. Take a look at this graph, always in favor of OpTic. They take game 1. We'll be back with game 2 in just a moment. I'm your caster, BCop, at BCop92 on Twitter. Follow me to know when I'm casting. And, yeah, we'll be back with game 2, and then Complexity against Animal Planet is the series after. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy the cast. And if you have any criticism, tweet me. I'm always learning to get better. I'm not the best. I'm not even close to the best. So we'll be back in just a moment. Thanks again.